What's up, Vape fam? How you doing this week? Welcome to the Ohm Kiwis, guys. We're back. I'm a little bit better than last week. Hopefully not going to bail on you tonight. How you doing this week, Megs?
Yeah, not too bad, I guess. I'm feeling less deflated than I was about half an hour ago, but yeah.
That's always good to hear, darling. That's always good to hear. Now, I'm just reading some of our chat out there, people waiting for us to go live. It's a girl's prerogative to be running late, and by now, after almost 2 years, you guys should well know we're late when we want to be and we're on time when we want to be. So that one day you turn up half an hour late, it's going to be the day we will be on time because we do it every now and again. Just saying. Oh, I'm laughing at chat out there. I really am. What's up?
We do show up on time sometimes.
What's up to everybody who's been hanging out there waiting for us?
We do appreciate it, though. We do appreciate that you guys wait for us.
We do. It shows dedication to us. If you're sitting out there and you're waiting for us to go live, then obviously you're waiting to hang, aren't you? So, hi guys. How y'all doing? We'll say some shout outs in a few minutes. Wait till that notification starts going out to people that we are live now. So, today wasn't meant to be the show it's going to be, but it is. And that I mean being part 2 of the Blue Bottle tasting from last week. I had every intention of, and it'll make more sense to you if you saw last week, of doing part 2 just a 2-3, a few days later after the show, seeing as I had to run away and cut last week's show short. Unfortunately, such is life. My plan was foiled by a hospital visit. So my every good intention of doing it a few days later was foiled by me actually getting drastically sicker. So I've given myself the full week to recover, and ta-da, here we are for part 2 tonight with you guys. And if you were here last week, you can obviously see, guys, I may not be 100% yet, but I'm a hell of a lot doing better than I was last week. And just because I'm going to say it, I'm going to touch wood. Hopefully I'm not going to bail on you guys in the middle of a show this week.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, we're just gonna roll with it. Tonight's a little bit more casual than probably it would normally be, and we're gonna hang a lot with chat tonight, and yeah, see how we're going. So if you didn't catch us last week, episode 66 was part 1 of the Blue Bottle tasting of 6 flavours sent to us. It was meant to be all last week in a Blue Bottle episode, but yes, I got unwell, so we had to cut short, so it's become a 2-part series. So on last week's show, we did oh, there we go, Megs is on it. We did the awesome flavours apple pie, strawberry shake, and blue raspberry. Now, the apple pie is what it says it was, a lovely, not sweet, not too tart, crisp apple pie filling with a bit of pie crust. It was a yummy crisp bake. Just to remind you guys, that Blue Bottle is 100% VG. Yep, I said it, 100%, because Rob, the awesome dude, sources VG concentrates, which there are some out there on the globe able to be sourced, guys.
There are a few vendors that are out there that do make 100% VG juices.
Yeah.
And a lot of that is made due to people having an intolerance to PG, and it's valid. I believe I mentioned it last week. My flatmate is one. She's allergic to PG, and and we discovered that when I tried to get her to start vaping and quit smoking, and she ended up having to stop vaping, and naturally she went back to cigarettes. But so this line could be a good option for her, especially since it's locally sourced rather than having to outsource overseas, which is a bonus. So yeah, who knows? I might try and get her started again.
Yeah, that would be really cool. I actually think this is a really good line for those exact people who just can't go anywhere near PG, or prefer the taste without it. There are those vapors as well. So next up last week we had, oh, wrong one, strawberry shake. Guess what that tasted like, guys? Oh, and all natural ingredients.
Banana shake.
Yep. Strawberry shake, on point as well. Not too milky, not too strawberry, not too sweet. Made with real fresh fruit flavours. Don't think candy and Americanized over sweetness with this range. Really don't. You want to think crisp clarity of your flavours and true flavourings to actually how the food tastes. That's the line of thinking how I perceive you should look at perusing this juice line. If you're going to try it out and you're looking at the fruits, then think real bowl of fruit, fresh fruit. Don't think candied flavors and other concentrate lines that you may know. These are very all natural, very clear to the fruit, clear to the food taste. Getting a little bit tongue-tied. And last week we had blue raspberry, which was blueberries and raspberries and really just tasted like a bowl of fresh fruit. And I have been vaping this one all day today, Rob.
Yeah, well, I've been vaping mine a bit. Like my levels dropped down to roughly around the label, so I've been vaping it a bit.
I haven't hit it too hard today, but I have been vaping it hard today. Just wanted to ease into the fact that these are nipped juices we're vaping tonight. So that was the recap from last week, guys. Those are the 3 flavors we did taste live and managed to get through before I had to cut the show short. We are continuing with what we received. So of the main range on Rob's site, there are 4 main flavors. Those 3 are on it. And the next one, which will be our first flavour that we're trying shortly, we'll do some shout-outs in a minute, guys. I see people rolling in. So the first one up tonight is vanilla custard. So vanilla custard with the 3 from last week, that's the main 4 range. We're also going to be trying tonight lemon meringue, which will be on the website soon, but this is a new release and that'll be in the main range as well, I believe. And there's also, I've just gone blank, Rob, but I know you're out there in chat, the other new flavor that you are beta testing for the main range as well. I know there's another one out there and you forgot to send it to us, but he's also got a sub range, and this, okay, I really like this. Not every vendor does. There's a sub range. And on the sub-range is a custom fruit line, effectively. Now, we don't mean custom as in, I want a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of that, and, oh, mix me up a recipe. Let's see what that tastes like. Not custom like that. Custom as in you pick a flavour and he'll customize that flavoring to you. So whether that's just an outright mix, how he makes it, and you receive it on the Rob blend, as I call it, or if you're someone who wants a little bit more nick or you liked a little bit more fruit concentrate, like this is a flavour range will work a little bit with you. And of course, lovely Rob has the nick salts option on his line on his website for both lines, the main line and the sub line, I believe. So
I thought that the main line had the
is it just the
custom fruits?
The subline.
Yeah, the subline. That has the nick salts in it, and I believe our if I can remember correctly from last week, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Robert, but the lemon meringue also has it.
So if you don't know what nick salts are, guys, do a little bit of Google, but down there in that awesome description of ours, under the wee little section, Blue Bottle NZ, we have the main website, we have Rob's Facebook page, and then there's also the About page of his website. That About page is the URL that you would like to go and read about nick salts and what he has provided as that option on for his juice line. So nick salts,
under there.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so I got passion fruit and Meg's got watermelon for our individual custom fruits. So also the first time we both received a different juice flavour to each other from one vendor, like our choice of a flavour. So that's really cool. That's really cool. I always like to do something a little bit different with every vendor if we can. So, right. Feeling a little bit scatterbrained. Come on, get yourself together, girl.
Shout
we
outs.
have a whole people rolling. Yeah, this chat is just rolling past my face. Let's do this shout out.
So my YouTube is going weird. The chat's not even moving anymore. Refresh.
Really? Oh, that's what mine's been doing lately as well, but I put that down to my browser. Right, just doing a quick skim read, guys. Okay, and just remember, darlings, if you want to shout out when we do this section of the intro of our show, then you need to type them awesome little fingers out there in live chat so that we see your screen name pop up and we'll say g'day to you guys. But of course, we always do a Lurker shout out too. Alrighty, okay, yep, there's lots of skim read. Where's the list? We'll just go to the list, eh? Alright, loves. 2. Alexis, Mr. NZ Dole in the house, Mr. Unkman Raws in the house. What's up to one of our new honorary male NZ Doles, Mr. Elmo, Nick in the house, another NZ Dole. Oh, hey, we got a pile in a row here. Miss Jen at 44 South, Miss Joe, and Miss Other Joe, a couple of other dolls in the house. It puts you in alphabetical, so I've got 2 Joes all together. What's up out there going to Kev? Oh, we got Mr. Tiny hanging out. What's up, Moses? I hope your toe has stopped tapping now, darling. Big love's going out there to Nomi and Ruby, because I know you guys are watching from the new Vaporium store in Christchurch right now. Hey, Shop. How you doing, Shop? I hope to see you soon. What's up, girls? Big love going out there to Church, watching us from overseas. Loves to Panzer. Big loves going out to Reedy to Mosh. Oh, Niji just strolled in. Hello, darling. What's up, Richard? And Mr. Robert Blue Bottle is in the house. And Miss System Smile, I'm going to remember this week, darling. Hi, Sandy. And what's up going on out there to another Richard, Mr. West End Liquids. Mwah! Lovely to have all of you hanging from across the globe. And of course, no matter where you may be and what dank and dark dirty corner. Hey, Lurkers.
Sup, Lurkers.
Hey to the Lurkers. Oh, and because she missed it right on shout out. Sup, Maxie? Oh, Vince, there you are. I wondered if you were here, darling. Hey, Vince, how you doing? Mr. V-Dog in the house. Who else has just strolled in? Who'd I see? Hey, Kenny. Hi, guys. Yes, Tiny. Grand opening date yet to be announced, but as of Monday this week, 13A Riccarton Road in Riccarton, Christchurch, has now a Vaporium.
Whoop, that's pretty cool. Whoop. They need to go further north. Wellington.
Yeah, they'll be opening soon enough. Right, okay. Right, I gotta keep on my game tonight, guys. I'll just stop talking for a sec, okay? You just digest my hellos.
Digest them good. I'm going to have to give up on the chat thing. It's still not moving for me. I even shut the browser and reopened it, and it's still nothing.
Really? Okay. All right.
So people can talk about me, and I won't know about it.
Yeah, if you want Megs to see anything, you're going to have to tag me for me to pass it on to Megan, guys. Her chat's not working. Oh, darling, like I said in my last message to you, System Smile, Sandy, now that I have mucked up your remembering of your name twice on 2 live shows, I'm not going to do it a 3rd time. So Sandy is well stuck now, darling. Oh my God, there's a bean in the house. What up, bro? Oh, okay. Mr. Ben Morton, who has just strolled in, and he's going to trip out because he's never seen me on a live show before, is my best mate's older brother. That is my Nitro's big bro. Oh, what's up? And Nigel just rolled in. What's up, darling? Okay, I haven't seen your last comments, Nigel. I had to come do the show. So, right. Anything else to babble about before we get into this? Well, hey, have you got any setups set up? What are you about to vape on tonight, darling?
Oh, I really wanted to have 3 setups done up today, and it didn't happen because of how I was feeling. Yeah. Just to put you all like in the bit of the loop as to what was happening, I woke up with an absolute killer of a migraine and spent the last few hours trying to dissolve said migraine, and I had every intention to try and do a couple of builds, and it didn't happen. So I've just got 2 setups at the minute. So I've got my Revenger with the pulse on it, which I've left alone on purpose so I can put juice in it, and the Zenith with the peerless on it. Which I've currently been vaping, watermelon on it.
Okay, I'm just checking. I just suddenly realised, hang on a minute, which of my wicks are clean? I have 2 clean wicks. I thought I had 3, but I have 2 clean wicks. That one's still last week. I can still smell. Straight off the bat. I know exactly what juice that is that we tasted from last week. That's strawberry shake.
Yum.
Okay, so what am I, okay, as you guys can see, somebody out there in chat thought I had a stab wood. Oh my God, I wish. This is an authentic. This is an authentic, but it is an authentic acrylic resin. This is an authentic China A-liter, which is actually quite a reputable brand. This is the D-Box, 75-watt D-Box. I call this darling my Phoenix because this side looks like a phoenix smushing out of the ashes. So for those of you who haven't seen my Phoenix before, I haven't used her in a wee while, so I thought I would come in on the show, just rocking my Limitless on that, and to be honest, I don't even know what I'm vaping in it. Yeah, I actually can't even tell you right now. However, I have actually put that down. I have my Sexy Peerless special limited edition Sexy Peerless ready to go on my Dole's Hustler DNA Legit Mods box from Jonas down in Christchurch. If you guys want a Legit Mods box, if you weren't already aware, they are on the shelf in Hoopers at the new Papanui store in Christchurch. On the shelf. You can go and buy one. Obviously, it's not going to be a custom one, but there's a whole range there. He has a whole range of Legit Mods. If you want a DNA 167 in series, of course, then go down to the new Hooper store and check out what he's got. So, Casey arrived for me today. I had vape mail when I got home from the hospital. Sorry, Casey arrived on Tuesday. No, that's yesterday. Yeah. I don't know. Days ago. It's green now. My days just went into a blendy mess in my head. It's green now, and yeah, that's a slime lime green. Slime lime. So Casey was black. And now she's green. For those of you that don't know how it works, interchangeable case. So, on my 5-6 tonight, my Apocalypse Gin, ready to go.
underhang.
I know. The massive underhang. You shush your face. There's not even the RDA I had on week either. You shush. So Casey's got fresh work. Peerless has got fresh work, and I've got my black goon sitting here on my captain, and my other purple goon hanging out on my Revenger. I've been vaping. Blue raspberry on my black goon today, so I might put that one on the side, and we'll see how the strawberry shake goes underneath one of these other flavors. I did want fresh wicks, but I'm improvising. Okay. Oh, somebody's tagged me in chat. What's going on? Huh. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, it's always really Tiny's comments. Tiny is somebody I've known for a very long time, and it's always funny when these other people, different parts of my life that I didn't know were vapors, now are turning out in my show. This is happening more frequently lately. Did you notice this?
Yes. Today's vendor being another one.
Gnomes, darling, suggest that idea to your new darling boss, Megan, and I'm sure she will be down. Megan didn't work for APPAREL when I last did the show in their shop in Dunedin, which was a while ago now. But yeah, go have a chat to Megs. Get Megs to message me, though, being that she's currently store manager, and I will hook that up with her, because until very recently, the only option's been Hoopers while I've been in Christchurch, isn't it? So, right, changing topics again. Vanilla custard, Megan.
Yes.
Do we have a profile for vanilla custard? So, just for clarity, this is a freebase Nick juice. This is a 3 mg, and the other two that we're going to do tonight are Nick salts, not freebase Nick. Go and read that about section on that URL down in the description if you want a little bit more clarity what we're on about there.
Okay, the flavour description says that it's an all-natural e-liquid mix of rich and creamy vanilla custard.
Rich and creamy. Right. So rich and creamy. Instantly, I have expectations, Rob. I want fullness. I want full mouthful. I want body in my mouth. Rich and creamy. I want to taste. I want to taste it, right? You know how I take apart these flavors. And just to prove, first time, haven't touched these juices. Where's the mic? Cracking the seal, guys.
Yeah, I just opened it for the first time just now as well.
Yeah. So
smelling it from the bottle. So. Can I drink it? No.
I'm just getting light custard out of the bottle. Not overpowering. Not too milky. Not a face full of flavour either, which is always good out of the bottle, you know. I feel always good. Now, oh shit, where was I going with that thought? God damn it. Oh, yeah, I know where I was going. See, we're a little bit more casual tonight, guys. I'm a little bit scattered. I'm still in recovery mode, so brain is still trying to figure itself out back together. For those of you who may not have seen us do a tasting before or have seen the show before even, when today isn't a first tasting anymore. Technically, last week was the first taste of this vendor. Today's obviously just a live tasting. But when we say to you that we're doing a first tasting, that means we haven't tried that vendor before. We haven't had a single flavour off that range. Obviously, last week we started this range. So it's still technically a first tasting for these 3 flavours we're doing today because they're new to us. We have never tried them before.
I was going to say it's still a first tasting because we're tasting the other half of the line that we haven't tried.
But it's not first anymore. It's second now, isn't it? That's where my head goes. It's part 2.
But we're not trying it for the second time. It's just part 2 with the vendor.
Part 2. 1.2, 1.4. I'm going to get myself confused now. Shut up, Mox. Right. I'm going to whack. Oh. I'm still getting a brain. I'm still getting a brain, guys. Right. How's everybody in chat going? How y'all doing out there tonight? Yes, someone can tag me in chat, just the same as you can tag in Messenger, darling. If you put an @ symbol in front of my channel screen name, you start typing my name, a little box will pop up, click on that, and you've tagged me in your sentence in live chat, which brings it up in a big neon red box at my end, so I see the tag. So that's actually what catches my attention when people tag my name when I'm talking, is all of a sudden this red flag is gone off in the corner of my eye because my name is up in bright red. So yes, honey, you just learn something new. Learn something new every day, how to tag in a live YouTube chat. There you go. Oh, and here come all the tags. I see them @ symbols popping out now. What could you, oh no, you're not watching chat. Fucking hell.
I can't.
Yeah. I can't see it. Everybody's tagging each other now.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Look at that, darlings. You learned something new today. Oh.
Yeah, I decided to sort of like give up on YouTube. It's like, look, it's not going to work, so there's no point in having the show running in the background if I can't see the chat moving. So, bandwidth goes straight to this.
That's so cute, Mosh. That is so cute, darling. Mosh likes Megan to laugh.
Aw.
Yeah. I like want to tickle you, make you laugh now. Oh, look at that. Yes, tag. All of the red tags. Yes, there was bright red tagging going on. Okay.
Awesome.
Have you dripped up some vanilla custard?
I'm just waiting.
Okay. Yeah, and I see this. Okay, guys, I apologize. I really have been quite a mess this week. I'm just wiping off my lipstick off my dripped tip from last week's show. I know it's last week because I was wearing a different color.
Like, oh, that's still on there. Oops.
Hey, yeah, where's the link? Somebody harass message Link so that his messenger starts like dinging in his ear hard out.
I haven't seen him for a couple of weeks.
Okay. Oh. Do you deserve it, Alexis? Ooh, that was lucky. That was nearly the wrong person, honey.
What happened? You're going to have to be my eyes. Fill me in.
Alexis wanted a wrench, but then the chat moved, so I almost wrenched the wrong person. Did it work?
Be careful, Mox. You might get multiple other Kiwis going, hey, where's my wrench?
It's alright. She's been asking me for a few weeks now, so it's okay. I trust you, Alexis. Don't be afraid to use your wrench because trolls come, but if you abuse your wrench, I'm not afraid to take it away. All right. Enough silliness. What's up out there to Hayden? I see you, honey. You just strolled in. All right, let's hit this first juice, darling. What do we got? Vanilla custard.
Vanilla custard.
Oh, my coils need to warm up. Rich and creamy. It's there. I just got to warm my coil up a bit more.
Yeah, feeling the same about my one. It's like, I need to warm these up. I want warm custard. It tastes like custard, though.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was doing. I'm like, I can taste the flavors. I just want to experience the whole... Oh, come on, chat. Now my chat's been fucky. No fucky. Come on, you two. Play the game. All right. Play the
Close off my
game.
ear hole. My ear flew a little bit. Close off my ear hole. My ear hole.
Oh, sorry.
What?
Hi, Greg. I see you, darling, and you appear to have a new screen name, but I recognise that profile picture. Greg has just strolled in, and I believe your new channel will need a wrench if that's what you're called. His new channel's called The Wrench Reviews. Which is perfect, because Greg is a wrench on so many channels. Oh, that's actually beautiful. Oh, bless. Okay. Okay, for me, coming through, I'm still, actually, I might even crank this up a bit. I'm getting the vanilla on that first mouthful, not too sweet, not too overbearing. I know there are some vanilla anythings out there that are all about that vanilla bean overpowering. It could be a bean. Who knows? Sometimes it can be too overpowering. It's, a little bit too much vanilla. Not the case in this aspect. Getting
and
a
lot
nice...
of those vanilla custards can also come across as just too artificial.
Very much so.
That's the other issue that I have. It's like when I want a custard vape, I want it to be like an actual vanilla custard, not the artificial stuff. It's like if you can get it as close to like homemade or made from scratch custard, then it's like, yep, you've won me over. If it's too artificial tasting, it's like, no, I'm not going to be interested in it. So there's very, very few, probably only like 1 or 2 vanilla custard vapes out there that I would quite happily vape on. There's not very many that I do enjoy.
This is quite enjoyable, Rob. I'm not big on custard. Personally, for my own flavours that I purchase, pick and choose to vape, I'm not a big custard girl. However, of course, with the tastings and the show, I have tried many a custard variation. I like this. This is subtle. I would call it, it's not mild. I would call it subtle, yeah. So I'm getting that vanilla come through on that first mouthful. And then in that middle layering, that roll on the tongue, I'm getting vanilla custard.
Yeah, the creamy custard notes.
Yeah, the vanilla custard. You get a mouthful of custard on your tongue. That's how it's coming through to me. And then the exhale is the fullness. If that makes sense. I hope I'm describing. I try and describe things so that you guys at home know what the fuck I'm even trying to say. So I'm all about keeping it real tonight. I'm all about keeping it real tonight. I got no filter going on right now. If you guys hadn't picked that one up, yeah, it's not sweet. It is not in your face vanilla. It is a nice, and dare I say it, because we do these tastings for you guys, not to give you our opinion, but to provide a point of clarity, or we like to try and provide a point of clarity from, is that description the vendor is telling you of the juice that sounds amazing and you want to try that, is that what you are tasting? Is that what you've received? This is a lovely, subtle, rich, and full creamy vanilla custard. And I give it more kudos, actually, because having tried many, and I think the natural ingredients are very much a part of the distinct clarity of the flavors for Rob's line. You have other custard. It comes down to that artificial. Yeah, it's that artificial. I just feel like I had a dairy milk. I didn't have a yogurt, or I didn't have a custard. Like it's that some weird product in between that's been made to satisfy. I don't even know who the guy in the middle pallets would be. This is going to satisfy. This is going to satisfy you if you don't like too sweet, if you're into the custard, and if you're into it light. So this could easily be an all-day vape. It's light. It's not a heavy vape. I don't feel. Yes, I feel like I've had a mouthful of custard, but I don't feel like I've got a belly full of custard. If that makes sense to you guys, it's not a heavy vape. I really do hope that's coming across clear, guys. It's like how we say with some vapes can be light and summery, and they could be all day because they're just light. You know, you're not going to get sick of it after an hour. It's light like that. It's still got that rich and creamy, and you're still like, yeah, yum, 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 I'm on the custard.
Yeah, but it's not too much.
It's not too much, yeah, that's totally it. Ooh, it's scrolling by. What's going on out here? Oh, la, 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 la. Just doing the quick. Oh, thank you, Alexis. Yes, if you guys didn't realize, if you have a wrench, darling, you can post links relevant to the show links. Just saying. And Alexis has dropped the bluebottlenzz.com link out in the chat box for you guys if you want to have a look through the URL, through the website as well. And for those of you not out in live chat, maybe watching the replay, all of those links are down in the description where you can peruse things later on. Yeah. So, thoughts on vanilla custard, Megs? Your thoughts? We all know mine.
I've basically had the same kind of vape experience that you had. So if you got the vanilla taste as you're doing the inhale, and it's very nice and light, and just as it's sitting there, the custard notes really start coming through, and it's creamy, and yeah, and the richness on the exhale. I have to say I'm impressed. I'm looking forward to vaping this more in the days to come.
I'm really
tasty.
I'm quite surprised. Light but full body. Thank you, Alexis. That is exactly what I was wanting. Light but full body.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, thank you, Greg. I'm not 100% yet, but I am feeling far greater beyond where I was at last week. Oh, hey, we've got specials going on out in chat. So if you guys make an order while stocks last, there's no time frame on this. It's while the stocks last. Get in quick. If you guys make an order at Blue Bottle NZ while stocks last, there is a promotion currently going for a free set of SS316L, so stainless steel if you aren't in the know, stainless steel Juggernaut coils with every order. Hell cool. Yeah. That's a really cool little promo. If you're somebody who, even if you make your own coils and you're just having a lazy week, man, throw an order through. Get a free coils. Yeah. Yo. Hey, what's up, Dave? How you doing, honey? Oh, and hello out there to Nathan. I see you chatting out there, love. All right. Okay. Let's put that mod down. Who am I going to next? I'm going to save Goldie for passion fruit. So, lemon meringue. We're about to try some of these infamous Nick salts right here. I'm going to give this mad shake, actually. Mad shake. Actually,
this is trying to do like a mad dash. Change the look sort of thing.
Thank you, Nate Dog. I'm aware you're a new viewer, hun. We keep things very casual in our show, but we like to keep it informative as well and have a bit of fun when I'm feeling up to being myself. Oh, and for clarity, thank you, Rob, because I was wondering that myself. For clarity, if you are not familiar with the Juggernaut coil, it is also known as the Super Juggernaut. So it's one of those coils that's got a couple different names and different circles. So it's obviously a juggernaut variation, a super uber version of some sort. I don't know the coil myself to make actual comment, but a juggernaut is a super juggernaut. Cool. 3 coils. Sounds great, man. Sounds great. Okay,
Who
right.
doesn't like 3 coils?
Yeah, who doesn't like 3 coils? Yes, lemon meringue is up next. That's who I'm shaking, giving a good aeration, because these next 2 juices, guys, are a little bit something new. Now, if you watched last week, you would have heard us talk in a little bit more detail about it. Nic salts are the new thing, or coming in to be the new thing, apparently. Of course, that's separate of those out there who there are all sorts of Nic variation, as in PG, VG, 200 meg, 100 meg dilution strength. Even the company it comes from can change the quality of the Nic. There's so many different tasting Nics out there, it's actually ridiculous. It almost must. Bleh. I'm getting tongue-tied. It's almost like its own trade with the variants of it that there are. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, this new thing with Nic salts is apparently taste and smellless. So, Nic juice, no taste, no smell. So we're going to have this. So, free base Nic. You know it's Nic. I can taste it. You can get that little Nic hit. Nic salts. Apparently, I'm not going to taste it. Will I still get a Nic hit? I'm sure if I chain vape and hard out, I would. But this is a new one. This is interesting. So, shaky, here. Crack that seal. You guys hear the crack? And I'm going to do a wee wickery. Oops, take the top cap off. Who am I hitting? Miss Apocalypse Gin. I'm calling it a miss now because I think of you every time I say Jen, even though it's not a J Gen. It's a G Gen because it's generation. But I think of you every time anyway, Jen. No, we got scrolling back. The juggernaut on steroids. It was a comment from Greg.
The juggernaut on steroids.
Yeah, apparently. Alexis is saying lemon meringue is absolutely delish. She's got a pre-release bottle, which is now half empty. And she's had to stash it from herself, otherwise it'll be all gone before it's even in the shop.
Uh-oh.
Oh, actually, this is the link I need to add to the description. If you guys want to check out what Rob's also doing and products he's showing you as well, he has Instagram. So this vendor is one of our active vendors on Instagram too. So Blue Bottle NZ on Instagram, guys. I will chuck that link down in the description after. So there are photos if you want to see things. These coils, I believe, are up on Instagram, I was just saying. What else has got going on? What are you uh-ohing about? What are you uh-ohing about? What's going on?
Who's uh-ohing?
You uh-oh'd.
Did I? No,
Hey, Steve!
I'm just trying to wick up this RDA as quickly as I can.
You're trying to quick work and quick's not happening?
No, because my coils decided to have hotspots, and it's like, why? Why you suddenly got hotspots? Probably explains it. A somewhat mediocre vape before I did the show.
Oh, yes. For those of you overseas, Nic salts aren't necessarily a new thing to you guys because there are a lot of pod-based systems that are out there that use Nic salts already. I have actually tried a pod-based system called the Phix, Phix. You guys can Google that if you want. It looks like a little pen thing. I tried that when Brandon came over, broadside, this side. When Brandon came over and for Christchurch Vape Day in May, However, I literally had like 3 puffs on it, and I couldn't actually even give you a valid evaluation of my experience with the device because they were 50 meg pods, and I had it like 4 times and I didn't want to touch the thing again. So I actually don't feel that my existing experience with Nick Salts was valid to actually give a real opinion. So as far as I'm concerned, today is it with these. So Megs is nearly there, and I'm just gonna, I've got brand new wick, so I'm just slowly letting this soak in. And just out of the bottle. Oh, thanks, Alexis. Blue Bottle NZ's IG link is currently in live chat if you guys want to have a peruse. The lemon meringue is coming up next. I've just got to wait for Megan, guys. It's all G. We'll do it together. Hold your horses, darlings. They're going to try the lemon, monks. Try the lemon.
Okay. Quick
Okay.
old shake.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty.
Cracking this bottle open for the first time too. Oh, the juice has a lovely lemony smell.
I'm just actually ascertaining the lag from what I've said as to where chat's catching up. It's all good. She's nearly there. Oh, she's working. I better actually catch up and stop looking at it. Juicing. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. Wetting the wick. You probably actually get there before me now because I stopped to read chat. Okay, guys. So this one is lemon meringue coming up next. I don't believe it's on the website yet because this is a new release, still in beta testing mode. So I'm not exactly sure of the description that Rob will have with this one. I'm going to assume
natural e-liquid mix of
lemon
lemon with a marshmallowy meringue. I don't know.
I don't know either. We're about to find out. Damn, Alexis, you are so a mini Greg. You're like totally rocking that chat box with that wrench right now. She's so Gregging it out there.
Awesome.
Links all over the place. Like and subscribe. Oh yeah, guys, like and subscribe. You know, come on, thumbs up and all that. Oh yeah, hey to the
we try to entertain.
Yeah. That's the one, Alexis. Where's that thumbs up from all you lurkers? You did a great job out there. When did I reach you months ago? All right.
You've done it ages ago.
Pouring juice where juice shouldn't be.
All right.
Okay, are you good?
Prematurely threw away my napkin.
I thought you were going to say something else then.
No, that's for another show.
Ohm Kiwis after dark. Oh, did I say that out loud? Wow. Oh, bless.
All right, I think I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm just wiping stuff down now. All right. Lemon meringue.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god.
Oh, I've put my mod down. I just first hit and I just need to digest that. Wow.
My eyes are starting to water. It's like, oh my god, what happened? I feel like I'm getting emotional.
Jesus. That flavour just like smacked me in the face, Robert.
Whoa.
In a good way, guys, audience.
Yeah,
good way.
Yes, definitely a good way. Oh my god, that is amazing. Sorry, oh, uh-oh.
Uh-oh. That one comment I make every show and chat jumps on it. Ohm Kiwis dark has gone off. Woohoo! Okay, yes, Greg, you did hear that, but you know, I think they could just call that our after party, don't
they? Pretty much.
Jen suggested that we do Ohm Kiwi vape lingerie. Another show again, Jen. Oh, okay. Back to juice. Y'all are just distracting.
I need. Where's that bottle?
Rob, seeing as you are out there, please, can you give us a blurb of what you may be putting in your description for this juice? I just want to hold off on my comments of breaking it down until I actually know what you're going to describe this juice as. I don't know if this is just a lemon meringue dessert to you, if you're calling it a pie. I don't want to say things not knowing actually how you're going to describe this juice. It's a good one. It is yummy, guys. I am going to break it down for you. I just want to get a little bit of feedback from our awesome vendor because he's out there live in chat right now. And I don't want to critique this with the wrong dessert in mind, if that makes sense.
What are you tasting?
I'm not getting crust. That's why I want pie clarity, or what he may be labeling this, or if it's just curd. It's just the filling, you know. Like, I just want to know how he's gonna deliver it to the people. Because
I'm getting like a meld of like what would be the lemon curd and the meringue top.
Link is in the house. Hello, darling. Oh, now they're like, oh my God, the look on your guys' faces. Alexis just told us to put pie in our faces. Oh, what now? Uh-oh.
So just trying that. Now I just want to try and... Oh, there's no way I can convince Penny. Penny, we need to go down to like the cheesecake factory. We need to pick up a lemon meringue pie, please.
Okay, he's not calling it pie, and this is why I wanted clarity, Robert. I just want to know, yes, what your delivery is, I guess. Oh, here we go. Tangy lemon, a very mellowed base of meringue, but enough meringue to let you know exactly what you're vaping.
Yes. See, like I wasn't getting any crust, so it's like, yes. I can taste the filling in the meringue.
Yep, and I agree with that. That's why I wanted clarity, because, you know, like if you're calling it a pie or a dessert or something, then obviously there's going to be a crust or a pastry layer or another concentrate, another layer that's going to give you, you know, more of a fuller dessert. I just wanted that clarity. So if you've ever had lemon curd out there, guys, filling, a bit of meringue on top. Right, so I'm going to vape it again. We'll break it down. Fuck, that's good, Rob. Oh my God, yes, Alexa, stash that bottle. Whew. Okay, so that first mouthful, yeah, tangy lemon, not too much tang, and it's touch of sweet. So it's not making you go, you know, screw your face lemon, but it's nice and tart. So that's there instantly on the tongue on your inhale, and then as your mouth fills up with your vape, obviously your mouthful is your lemon curd with light meringue. I really like how he wrote that. Too much meringue. Let me read that again. Mellowed base of meringue, but enough meringue to let you know exactly what you're vaping. And that is exactly how it is coming through. That actually is it. It's like you just, thank you, Alexis. Perfect. You're taking the words out of my mouth, honey. Yeah, it's like you just scooped out the filling of the pie, you got your dollop of meringue, and you got your filling, and you're just having a bowl of the insides with meringue on top. On point. Fucking on point. Oh. That'll be why that just hit me. My mod just suddenly went to 180 watts. I was like, what? I was like, why did you just suddenly cough? I looked down, like, actual guys, my mod just changed to 180 watts. I don't even know if you can see that. I was on 80 before. I don't know how it's done that, but all right.
Got so excited by the taste you couldn't help but hit that button.
No, my keys are locked. The mod did it itself. Just for clarity, that's one of the preset settings for the tank that comes with this mod, not for an RDA.
Sorry, I just had a quick peek out the window. My groceries have arrived.
And my groceries are on the doorstep. Right, I'm going to try that again and go back to 80 watts. And for clarity, this is 3 meg Nick salted juice. Sprinkle Nick salted on top. And yeah, not tasting Nick.
No,
I don't know about. I don't know how I'll feel in half an hour because I'm having a good chain vape right this minute, but I'm not getting a mad Nick hit. Don't feel like I'm vaping Nick, so your body's still going to receive the nicotine craving that you subtly in the background chemically desire, should your body still be wanting the Nick, but you're not going to taste it and you're not going to get nicked out from having a chain vape. It probably does need a firmware update, actually, but that was one of the presets for the tank that comes with it, not for an RDA. Everybody's going, ouch, at my 180.
Did you have the tank on it?
Earlier today I did, yeah. Yes, Mosh, that is actually a really good question. Does this lemon meringue vape make your mouth water? Yes. To me, it makes me fucking go, oh my God, I want lemon meringue curd. Yum. Excellent profile on that one. Yeah, totally. You hang on to that blue, Rob, because that was on the money. Yes, it feels like 0 meg. Totally. I'm just sort of answering questions that are just thrown out in chat now. Totally feels, and it feels as though I am vaping 0 meg. So Nick salted for the win. That's actually really funny. Nick salted.
So like I mentioned, like with last week's show, when I read off that little blurb, there are 3 different types. Would that be like the best way to put it? 3 different types of Nick salts that you can purchase from Nude Nicotine. Like I had a nosy around on their website, and Blue Bottle NZ uses the smooth variation. So you're not getting that throat hit or that that sensation that that there's Nick in there. But there's also another one where where the throat hit is prominent, and then there's another one where it's a mixture of the smooth and the harsher one sort of combined together. And having that smooth one there is definitely good, because it'd be nice to be able to have like a
re-dripping
big tote. A big draw off it without sort of getting that instant throat hit or anything like that. That's me personally. I don't know about the rest of you. Some of you might actually prefer to have that throat hit and some don't. But yeah, I'm one of those ones that are quite happy to not have the throat hit.
I'm just showing off these 80 watt Fiji clouds that are going along with this very, very fucking tasty lemon meringue. Oh, bliss.
I'm sitting at 70. Kind of wave before I end up disappearing.
Oh, that 80, that 180, give me a bit of a fright, at least a tickle in my throat. Hang on. I'm actually really blown away by this lemon meringue right now. I'm just gonna get stuck on it for a little bit. If you guys like lemon meringue, if it's your sort of vibe, yes. I don't need to add more. Just yes. If this is your vibe, yes. This is a new release, yet to come up on the website. It'll be out there soon enough. I know that the beta testing has come back positive. I hope that me and Meg's comments on this flavour tonight have helped push this to get it on the website as soon as possible, because everybody should have some of this in their life. If lemon meringue is your vibe, yes. Look at that. Look at that. Lemon meringue. I'm really impressed, Rob. I'm really impressed. I can't wait for this last flavour. I'm really impressed at the Nick salts too. You can totally have a chain vape and not get smacked in the face with a Nick hit. So, yeah. No head rush at all. I am not feeling nicked out in any means. And for those of you watching of our global fam who are overseas, yes, Blue Bottle do ship internationally. So if you want to try any of these juices, then of course you are most welcome to place an order, and he does ship wherever you may be. Now, we're just going to pause a sec before we do our last flave. Both me and Megan have two different views on the last flave because they're two different flavors. We've got one of the custom fruits each. But we'll pause before we come to that. We'll pause. We're just going to recap over the giveaway. That's where I was going with that. Sorry, my brain paused for a second. So, we're not drawing it tonight, guys. We're going to draw it next week. Seeing as this week has gone a little bit skew-whiff to normal plan, we're going to give you guys opportunity to still get in on this awesomeness. So, now I've got to remember if I remember this correctly. Remember. It's a New Zealand only giveaway that is currently open. Sorry, fam, but you can place an order. Blue Bottle does ship internationally, so don't let that put you off. This current giveaway, however, is just for the New Zealand fam, and it is for 360ml bottles, so this size, one of blue raspberry, one of vanilla custard, and one of the strawberry shake with Nick salts. Did I remember that right, Megan?
I believe so.
I'm sure Rob will
remember as well. Like you mentioned, recapping on the giveaway.
Yep. So that's repeat again: one blue raspberry, one vanilla custard, and one strawberry shake. And the strawberry shake will have Nick salts in it, as opposed to the free base. So, if you guys want to try some, hang on, I'm just looking for the right bottle. There's a blue raspberry that's from last week. If you want to have a look at the blue raspberry and the strawberry shake live tasting that we did, go check out last week's episode. Tonight we did vanilla custard. So those three juices are up for grabs for one winner, and they're all in these awesome 60ml bottles. So yeah, the hashtag for that entry, seeing as it's open for another week, guys. So you can, hang on, keep all the entries in one place. Please go back to last week, episode 66, onto the part 1. Repeat again, go back to episode 66 to part 1 of the Blue Bottle tasting, and please put your entry comment on that episode so I can keep all of the entries to one video loading for our winner next week. Hashtag Blue Bottle NZ, all one word. I'm going to leave that for you, Alexis, to put out there in chat. Hashtag Blue Bottle NZ, and then, of course, your location where you are in New Zealand to let us know that you are a New Zealand resident. So, yeah, that's the giveaway, guys. Leaving that open for another 7 days. So there is no winners drawn tonight. Apologies if you were hanging out. But yeah, we're going to leave it for another 7 days. So go back, repeating it again, go back to episode 66, last week's juice tasting, the one where I'm not so flash. Put your entry on that video, please, to keep all of the entries in one place all together. Hashtag Blue Bottle NZ, and then your location when you are in New Zealand. That is a New Zealand only giveaway, guys. But Blue Bottle does ship internationally. Our global fan, please don't let that turn you off trying this awesome vendor of ours. So, there's the giveaway, guys. So next week, we will draw that winner. So if you are in to win it, and you can only be in it to win it if you go and enter it, guys, those entry comments are your entry into the comp. So you can't go, hey, but I entered when your comment wasn't there. Just saying. Got to be in it to win it. So this last flav, I'm going to let you do yours first, Megan, because you've been vaping yours longer than me. I'm about to crack mine, and you've actually been vaping yours. So
yes. So the custom flavor. I mean, I'll read off the little description thing.
Hang on. Pause.
Pause.
I have a correction to make. From Rob out in chat, who corrected me. 1 blue raspberry, 1 vanilla custard, and 1 of your choice off the custom fruit range will be Nick salted. So repeat that again. The prize for the giveaway is 1 blue raspberry, 1 vanilla custard, and 1 custom fruit of your choice off that range. That will be the one with Nick salts. So that's what the giveaway prize is, guys. The custom fruit order has the salts. So 360 mils of that, and yes, clarified and corrected by the man out in chat. Sweet as, guys. You know the deal. You know the deets. Get into that, and we'll draw that next week. So, oh, what have I missed? I'm getting tags. What did I miss? Oh, okay, right. Yes. It was just that clarifying. Oh. He's just said that we can do an international prize.
Oh, okay.
I'm just commenting to him. Alrighty. Thank you, Alexis. Lovely. She is posting links for that episode from last week so that you guys can go and enter your entries on the correct video. That is out there in chat. Oh, there we go. Same. Hang on, I'm just having a confused moment.
Was he offering the same prize for the internationals as well?
Same time one custom fruit. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if that's the same 3. Same 3 on offer. That's all I need clarity on. Is that
is whether or not if it's going to be under the same prize thing or a separate one for them.
No. Well, separate prize pack for international, but whether it's the same, a blue raspberry, a vanilla custard, a custom, or if it's just one. That's the clarity I need. Yep, cool. So, just having these little rambles live on chat. So you guys are obviously seeing a lot of behind the scenes right now. Rob's throwing it on. Our giveaway winners will also receive the free coil offer as well. So you're going to get the juices plus the free coil Chuggernauts that he is currently doing on promo with every order off his website right now. That's really cool.
So 360ml bottles of juice and a set of Chuggernauts.
Okay, so for the international. Yeah, right. Yeah, Clarity, sweet. For the international fam out there who would like to, I'm gonna separate you guys. This video, you're gonna comment on this video, just the internationals. So anyone outside of New Zealand, you are going to comment on this episode 67 with your hashtag of Blue Bottle NZ, and then please tell me your country. And you are up to win one custom fruit with the Nick Salt, if you are allowed to send Nick to your country, because there are a few comments out there saying that where they'd have to be 0. That's entirely sortable upon whomever, wherever the winner may be. But a custom fruit is up for grabs for the international fam. If you guys want to get in on one of the custom sublines, one of the fruits in the custom subline, then, oh, sorry, chat just distracted me. Then get in and it's all right. And get in and comment on this video for your international New Zealand giveaway. Go back to episode 66. Clear as mud? Please actually say out there if that really clear. I will go over that again. I just want to try and keep those entries separate so I can bring them up as doing that winner for that one and that winner for that one when I bring up the videos to do the comment draws. So please comment out chat if that is actually clear instructions.
I get it.
New Zealand
entries
giveaway
go on video 66 and the international entries go on this video once it's posted. Episode
67. So hashtag Blue Bottle NZ for both entries. You just need to comment on the correct episode with your locale in New Zealand on 66 and your country in the world on episode 67. So I will do both those giveaways next week, guys. Right. Clear as mud. Awesome. I am going to start shaking. All right, Megs, tell us about your watermelon.
I was actually really impressed with the watermelon juice. Like, I've been vaping it for a little while, and maybe not as much as like the blue raspberry, but almost as much. It's not like your candied watermelon. It's like the actual fruit itself. It was interesting because before it had come out to me, Rob had said that with the watermelon juice that you could even taste, you know how you get the red of the watermelon and then there's that little, just the white between the red and the skin. And then you could also taste like a little bit of that in there as well. And you do. It's not a horribly sweet vape. It's excellent. It's watermelon. It's watermelon. And I really dig it. So I was glad that I got this one. There was a thought there before, but now it's gone. I'm having the same sort of moments that you're having, Mox. But
we're having one of those days, guys. They happen.
Yeah. If you're into like your watermelon vapes and you want to kind of step away from like the really sweet candy type of it, and you want to have the actual fruit like you've bitten into it, this is it. This. It's a very nice watermelon vape. I haven't had a lot of watermelon vapes, which is kind of funny. There's only one other that really stands out in my mind that I've had, and I mix it with another juice from the same vendor. But That one has like a slightly candied taste to it, and it's quite sweet. So, and this is the kind of like the opposite of it. So it's very refreshing. It's enjoyable. I can definitely see myself vaping this during the summer months if I can't get my hand on the watermelon. Mm. Very tasty. It's watermelon like all the way through. Like you have the inhale of it. It's watermelon. Exhale. It's watermelon. I just like the fact that it's not overly sweet. I do have moments where I crave like a sweeter vape, but that's okay. And then switch juices, and then when you go, oh, that's a bit too sweet, I come back to the watermelon.
I have a question then for your real fruit watermelon. Is it just the flesh? Do you have a layer of seeds? Do you have a layer of the white flesh as you get too close to the rind? Or is it just all pink flesh?
There is a layer of the white fleshy bit. There's not a lot. I don't get seeds. I'm not the type of person that eats the seeds anyway. Whenever I eat watermelon, I tend to spit those things out because it's like you have this really soft, fleshy part of the fruit that gets interrupted by the crunch of the seeds. So it's like, no, you ruin it.
You're wrecking my fruit, man.
So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to hearing about what you think about the passion fruit, though.
I am so excited to try this. Okay, I don't know if you guys heard me crack the seal. I have not tried my custom fruit at all, even though out of all of them, it's probably the one I could have opened, same as Megan did, because we both have our own individual flavour. However, I didn't. So this is first time tasting of this flavour right now. Smells fucking divine. I love passion fruit. That's why I picked this flavour. It wasn't just, oh, let's see what that tastes like. I fucking love passion fruit. And I am somebody who digs all of it. The fresh fruit right through to that really sweet candied, oh my God, that's a bad cheesecake. Why did they do that? It's too sweet. You know, I'll eat, if it's passion fruit, I'll eat it. Out of the bottle and off the coils, fresh passion fruit. Like I just cut it open off the vine. I can smell the seeds. I can smell the skin. That is fresh passion fruit. I cannot even portray this smell enough right now. That is fucking divine. I am so excited right this second. I really am. Oh, excited. I better check these batteries in my mod. Oh, look, there is. All right, we're winning. Okay, turn the mod on. Haven't turned this mod on for a couple of days. 80 watts. Okay. Passion fruit with Nick salts, guys. Fuck, it smells good. Like, do you know the smell of passion fruit on the vine still? Have you ever smelled that smell? Yeah. So, like, you can smell its greenery. You can smell the layer of skin. Like, you just, it's got this whole gardenness to it.
Yeah, it's still one of those things that you can't help but do when you pick up a passion fruit, is to smell it before you crack it open.
Yeah. And then, okay, so you've had your outer sniff, and then you've got your knife, and you've just left it open, and you've got literal fresh fruit, I just cut you open smell going up your nose. That is what I'm getting right now, and I haven't even heated my coils yet. I just realized which coils are on here, so I'm pulling this right back to 40 watts because I have a ridiculously high build in this peerless right now. Okay. Oh, that scent is actually, if I could vape that scent, it better taste as good as it smells right this second. Oh.
I can only imagine what's happening in the chat. It's like, come on, just vape it.
No, they're talking about pith, because I asked about the white bit near the skin on your watermelon.
Yeah, the pith.
All right, I'm vaping it. Yum. So much yum. Straight off the motherfucking vine, Rob. Hell yes. Oh my god, yes. Okay. Now, not everybody's into passion fruit. Not even many people have tried a real passion fruit, not just candified flavors that are artificial something, you know? Okay, well. Yes. Yes.
I think Mox has found something to add to her all-day vape rotation.
Hell yeah, I do. All right. Going right up the other side, sugar baby. That's a compliment, Rob. Going right up the other side, sugar baby. Okay.
Heck yes.
Now, if you have not tasted a fresh vine fruit, passion fruit, then you may not actually grasp what I'm trying to portray here. If you guys know it, then just roll with that vision of fucking fresh vine ready to go, hanging full of fruit, and that scent. It's so there. So I'm getting like subtle tang of the passion fruit come in on the inhale, and then in the mouthful as it sits and rolls on the tongue in that split second, you get the mouthful of the flesh, the yellow flesh, the fruit itself. And then on the exhale, just subtly is the black seed flavor in there. The seeds are there. And for me, for passion fruit, that seed extra, it's got to be there, you know? It's not quite passion fruit if they've de-seeded it. For me. Of course, my own opinion, guys. For me.
Now I'm wondering, it's like, when are you next in Wellington? I need to try this passion fruit juice.
So yeah, we got that sweet tang, natural sweet tang that comes in on the inhale, mouthful of that full-bodied fruit, and then, of course, all that whole mouthful is there on the exhale, but it's got the seed layer in it. Like you are actually doing the crunch of the seeds in that last, as you're finishing the mouthful. You guys know what I'm talking about, you passion fruit lovers. Oh my god, Rob, you fucking nailed this, mate. I am like so ecstatic on this one right now. I was really looking forward to it. You have not failed me. Bless. Oh my god, hallelujah's going on right now. Yes, flavor orgasms, taste gasms, whatever you want to call them, because the reality is, okay, you can be a vendor, you can make juice, you can DIY, you can all of these things. Anyone can make a recipe. Anyone can invent, create, play around with recipes. Many hundreds, even, concentrates across the globe accessible to us all for these vape recipes. But when somebody tells you you're going to vape some fresh fruit and it's all natural and it is what it fucking says it is, and when they say natural and when you say fruit, to me, I think real fruit. Same as food, same argument as food, you know, the whole artificial, the additives, the blah, 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 blah. Same as food. On point, fresh fruit, passion fruit off the motherfucking vine. And from what Megs was saying, hers is on point with a watermelon straight out of the garden and a similar concept.
Like you grabbed like a slice of watermelon and you took a bite out of it. It's literally that.
Yes. Banana passion fruit, even. Thank you, Rob. It was eluding me actually which passion fruit it was. This is the yellow banana passion fruit flavor. That is the smell that I was alluding to. If you know the banana passion fruit vine, we had several in our yard growing up because my dad goddamn loves the stuff. That smell is specifically the banana passion fruit I'm raving about. And oh, yes.
It's that feeling where you just want to just crack open the bottle and just...
Separate of the Nick salts, this is one I would be tempted to actually have a gulp of. I have said that about very few juices over the last 3.5 years, shit, it's over that now, of my vaping, and if this was not nicked, I would fully, like, down some. It's nicked, I'm not going to, but it has that potential. Yes.
Oh, that is
And
awesome.
yeah, Unkman, totally agree. Passion fruit is great when it's done right. And you can over-sweeten passion fruit too easily. You can candyfy it far too much, too easily. This is on point, natural, fruit off the goddamn vine. Hell yes. Woohoo! Yum. Oh, bless. Hey, Lawrence. Latecomer to the party. How you doing, darling? Hey. Lexa said that I need a towel. Is it strong enough? For me,
flavor-wise,
absolutely perfect, Rob. For me, to be quite honest, I wouldn't go too much more because even I think strong flavor people would be like, that's still on point. I wouldn't subtle it or mild it or pull back on it anymore. But again, that's me, and this is a flavor that I really dig. So I was hoping to get exactly what you've given me, and that is a flavor punch, and it delivers. And yeah, your mix for this is yes. He asked if it was strong enough.
yes.
Do I need a tongue? I think I need a tongue. Yeah, to lick up the juice, totally. Ah, fruitgasms. That's a good one, Lawrence. Yes, fruitgasms. Ah, bless. Fruitgasm. Speaking of fruitgasms. Yeah. Oh my God. If I say yes too many times, you guys will think I'm having an orgasm. So, you know. Okay. So, all in all, your overall thoughts for part 1 and part 2, Megan, of Blue Bottle NZ, of just waiting for the car to go past Megan's house.
It's a motorcycle.
Oh, was that a bike? Right.
Yeah.
I just heard the bass. So your thoughts, Megan, on part 1 and part 2 of whether or not Blue Bottle NZ delivers description to your vape, to your mouth.
Absolutely. Well, what it says, like, you are vaping exactly what it says inside the bottle. From everything that I've tried, I mean, yes, watermelon is like, yes, it tastes like watermelon, but that lemon meringue just blew my mind. It was like one of those things that when you, like, as soon as you try that first hit from it, it's like, what has happened here? And then you have to, like, vape it some more. It's, yeah, the whole line is very, very good. Like the vanilla custard, that was excellent as well. Definitely a very good, solid line, and I'm so glad that we got to try it. And I'm even happier to be able to sort of say that yes, we've presented it to you, and we've given you our first tasting experience of what these juices are like. Definitely buy it. If you're thinking about it, don't think about it, just do it. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Right. I agree completely with what Megs has said. for those of you that are regular viewers, even if you are just tuning in for the first time, our tastings are not just a review opinion to you guys of our thoughts. Of course, we give those to you anyway. We do a tasting with the vendor and you receiving the product in mind. So is that description on that flavor what the vendor is telling you? Then once you've received the product, is that the juice you are tasting? Is that what you think you have purchased? That's how we do a tasting, guys. That's how we like to portray our awesome New Zealand vendors to you guys. Doesn't just give you opinion on our thoughts, because taste is subjective. All our palates are very, very different, and no two people are the same. Even if you like one flavor the same, doesn't mean you're going to like everything. Everybody's palate is way different. So we do a tasting to just clarify whether or not we feel the vendor is describing their product correctly to what you feel you are receiving. And in that aspect, right there, in that notion, Rob, thumbs fucking up, mate, because this juice line is on point. I'm actually so impressed. It's you've blown me away. You really have. There's something here for everybody. You know, a little bit of custard, a little bit of sweet, the fruits. It's not a big range. It doesn't have to be. And this is something that I notice with a lot of vendors. You know, you bang out the recipes, get a big juice line, have something for literally everybody. But maybe they could refine some of the recipes a bit more, give love to a little bit more down one avenue before moving to the next. These juice, every single one, have been made with love before the next one has been created. And that comes through well and truly in product and in taste. The 100% VG, the all natural, and yes, I'll repeat that again, 100% VG. These are VG concentrates. These are made with all natural concentrates. This is a truly, I don't want to say organic line, because that word has lost so many meaning to so many over the years. But in its form of what Rob says he's delivering to you, yes, this is what you are receiving. It tastes like what you think you're going to get. And as most vendors, I won't say all, but most vendors, obviously, communication is key also. If you want your recipe tweaked, or a higher nick, or a lesser percentage on a flavour, even if you're someone who likes a really subtle juice, and there are some out there, all vapors are different, just give Rob a message, you know, and have a discussion, because communication is key. And customer service is also key, and vendors like your custom, guys. So if you guys want to try it and you want to have a combo with Rob, then feel free to message him too. I'm so impressed, Rob. I'm really blown away, honey. For those of you who haven't caught the last few weeks where Rob's been out in chat and popped in every now and again, I know Rob from school. We go way back, and I'm talking way back to primary school. I haven't seen him in a few years, but good old Facebook, we're still in contact, and I've actually in the know of a few things Rob's been up to over the past few years, because I'm in contact with his wife more frequently than I have been him of the last decade at least. And then darling Joel Alexis goes, hey, to her mate, come watch this show one week, and lo and behold, Rob turns up, and it's an old school thing. So small world, darlings, it's a small world. However, it is wonderful for me to come across such a scenario like this, where an old school friend comes back into your life again, and hey, you're vaping, hey, you're a vapor, hey, look, I'm a vendor, try my juice. Fuck yeah. That's where that's going. On point, Rob. Lemon meringue and blue raspberry and passion fruit are definitely going in my rotation, honey. And for those of you out there who know how picky a vapor I am, I'm not giving Rob kudos just because he's a mate and I've known him so long. I'm giving Rob kudos because the product delivers, guys. Now, those of you that know me in person, I like to hope that my integrity comes across clearly in the things that I do in the vape community. And just because you're a mate and just because I know you and we're all buddy in some other part of life doesn't mean that I'm just gonna give you an easy ride in vape life, because that's not how it rolls.
No. It's like, if it needs tweaking, we will say so.
If it needs tweaking, we'll say so. If we don't like it, we'll say so. If it's not to our taste, we'll say so. We will always give an honest tasting, though, because like I said before, the vendor's description to what you feel you are purchasing is how we taste the juice, because that's what you are purchasing. That's what you are feeling you are wanting to receive. Have you received it? Does it taste like that? So, that has nothing to do, in my opinion, with our personal opinion. That is assessing a product for what it is. And this product has nothing to do with my friendship with the vendor. This is a fucking great product. Try it for yourself, and you can tell me if you disagree, but try it for yourself, and I guarantee you actually won't be disappointed. International included, guys. We do. Rob, Blue Bottle does ship internationally. So if you want to try them, get in on it. And of course, the international giveaway as well. So recap that. Blue Bottle is on point. Description delivers. Juices are yum as fuck. NZ giveaway.
Very well thought out flavours.
Yeah,
like you can tell that he worked on them until he was happy with them. You can tell.
Yeah, you can so tell. Yeah. NZ giveaway still open till next week, guys. Go back to episode 66. Hashtag entry on episode 66 for New Zealand fam. Hashtag entry Blue Bottle NZ on this video after the show, once it's uploaded. Episode 67 for the international fam. And we will draw both New Zealand and international next week. So, hope that's clear as mud, fam. Oh my God, with all of the orgasms, there's so much been chat rolling by. How's chat feeling about Blue Bottle juices? What are your thoughts on our taste orgasms this evening?
Are you excited?
Yeah, I know, right? I'm just going to give chat a quick read through. Yeah, were you excited like us, like we were? Hey, what's up, Tony? Hey, Stars, how you doing, honey? I see a few more names hanging out there in chat that have rolled in. Yeah, I gave Alexis a wrench, so she's spamming. She's spam Lexus now.
Spam Lexus.
Yeah, totally. Oh, and it's flat rate shipping too. That's a nice wee touch, Rob. That is really a nice wee touch. It really is. Doesn't matter how big your order is, fixed priced shipping. That is actually a really nice vendor plus right there. Oh, and he's throwing out flat rates for the international fam in US dollars even. Oh, wonderful. Hey, Nick, how you doing, honey? Been a while. Mr. Nick Booth's out in chat, Megs.
What?
Hi, Nick. We haven't seen you in ages, darling.
I know. I'm trying to think when was the last time we caught up with him.
Shot a while back now.
So don't tell me it was like totally last year.
No, well. I actually, Nick, just because you're out there, I'm just going to bring it up. Randomly saw a Facebook post of yours the other day. That is a gorgeous wee little lamb you had running around on your bed, honey. Yes, an actual farm animal lamb is what I'm referring to, people. Better than the cat or the dog on your bed at night, I suppose. I am re-dripping passion fruit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna have another round of passion fruit, and then I'm gonna go back to some lemon meringue. Oh, bliss, bliss. Yes, everybody wants the lemon meringue now. Is there anything that the fam out in chat would like to ask us this evening? We're sort of done for the night now, guys. We're just sort of hanging and chatting. Oh, there we go. Nick said he last saw us at the Welly Vape Meet. Well, you didn't see me, honey. I wasn't there at the last one. Oh, flat rate shipping across the board. I love this. Rob's totally like pimping all his international shipping rates. Do it, honey. Totally. Because global fam, if you're out there in chat or can see live chat, the flat rate shipping costs are going up out there for you guys, no matter where you are. Flat rate shipping on all orders, no matter how big your order. No, I've never eaten lamb's tails. They've been eaten around me, but I couldn't bring myself to do it, especially because at the time I was the one that raised the lamb. So, yeah, I couldn't.
I was told that I had eaten lamb's tails as a child, only because my dad didn't tell me what they were. And it was like complaining. He was like, "I'm hungry, Dad. I need something to eat." And I believe this was when I was on holiday up the East Coast, and yeah, he was like, "Here, eat this." And he ended up saying, "It was like, come." I kept coming back for more apparently, until I discovered what it was, and then I stopped eating. It's kind of funny how the parents seem to fool you into eating things.
Oh, they so do. I'm just set out in chat, darling, that any questions for us about anything for the show, the juices, about anything, fam. Otherwise, we're just about ready to wind it up for the evening. If there's no questions to answer, we'll mosey on. Hey, Gizzy's just strolled in. Hey, Gizzy, how you doing, darling? You're up late. Just run away to the man cave, have you? What's our opinion on where Australians should get their nick from in New Zealand?
Are you talking about the nicotine base or?
Yeah, that's what she's talking about. I'm pretty sure.
Because if it's nicotine base, I mean, wouldn't technically we're in the same boat as Australia? I mean, unless a vendor is now supplying it, we have to source our nicotine base from overseas.
And my answer to that is that there is a New Zealand vendor that is supplying nick back to Australia, and I'm surprised. Are you just wanting me to say it, or are you just not knowing the information, stars? Go and have a look at Vaporize NZ, honey. Vaporize NZ. If you want to go have a chat to Morris, he stocks nick base and nick liquids back to Australia from here in New Zealand. So Vaporize.
Vaporize. So
Eyes.
No, eyes. Yeah, EYES. Eyes.
Yeah. So I hope that answered your question, Stars. This is the only vendor I can think of off the top of my head, but I know that has been a very well-used avenue from Australian vapors currently. Yeah, Rob, I knew what you were talking about. They weren't barbecued, but yeah, I was there when the lamb's tails got docked, and I couldn't because one of the lambs I'd raised. So yeah, it was just not even. Yeah, I know exactly what he's on about. There could be actually a few vendors that do it, and I'm unaware because of it's not something necessarily advertised here in New Zealand. but I know that Morris does. If that is, I hope that's helpful, hon. Yeah. If there's no questions out there, guys, then we might roll it up for the night. Hang on, what? Why do we have to have it on prescription? We don't have nicotine on prescription. Let's elaborate your question, please, Kev. And if you're talking about green, then that's illegal here too, just for clarity. Oh, I'm trying to think prescription?
Yeah.
Oh, are you referring, prescriptions are given out here in New Zealand for those from a doctor for patches or gum or the Champex replacement type products, as in nicotine replacement therapies, NRT therapy.
But a lot of that can also be purchased over the counter as well, or even in the supermarkets.
They can.
Supermarkets have them.
That's why I'm just wanting clarity on the prescription comment. He's not in New Zealand, so just for anybody out there in New Zealand going, huh? The question is coming from an overseas friend. What's her really? Okay. Oh, cool. No worries, Star. I go and have a chat tomorrow. So Vaporize Stars. I actually think that would be a very helpful avenue for you. It appears you did not know that information. Look into it, my dear. I believe that will help you out quite a bit. Lol. Alrighty, guys. Okay, you're just talking shit out there now. We're gonna wind it up. So, if I were a car, what kind of car would you be, Megan? Right, this is the last question. If you were a car, what kind of car would you be? Totally unvape related, but you know.
If I were a car, what kind of car would I be? I would be a Ford Mustang.
Why?
Because I love that car. It's my dream car. Not like the newer models, more like the 1960 range. I think 66, 67, around there. The one of those. The fastback. Has to be the fastback. Like anyone who watches like Gone in 60 Seconds, Eleanor. Sex on wheels, that car is.
Elmo's answer was a red one. It goes faster.
A red one?
Okay, so my answer, Gizzy, is technically not a car. Technically. I would be a Land Rover or a Hummer, to be quite honest.
Those gas guzzlers.
Well, yeah, they are gas guzzlers, but that's not the why. Because no matter how slim I get, I will always have arse and thighs. And that they ain't going anywhere. So on a Land Rover or a Hummer, there's always arse and thighs. But the reality for that for me is they are bulldozers that can go anywhere and they will do anything that you put them through. And as Megan well knows, and as you guys saw on the show last week, no matter what state I'm in, unless I am really goddamn bad, I will still always try and do the show, the vape event, the whatever that I'm called to do, and I will always still try and soldier around no matter what state of beat upness I'm in. So yeah, I feel that I am some sort of hard ass Jeep that goes where you want it to go, even if it doesn't want to go there, and you just keep pushing it. So that's what sort of car I'd be.
I was finally able to actually open up like the chat, so it's as long as I have like OBS sort of minimized, I can see the chat and it's actually moving. So yes, Gizzy, a Ford Mustang 1967 fastback. Ben, not necessarily the Shelby GT500, but it is gorgeous. I was lucky enough a few years ago to attend a Ford Mustang convention here in Wellington. And yeah, because both my sister and I, we love Mustangs. And it just happened to fall on the weekend that my sister's birthday was in. And it's like, hey, Candace, let's go into the city. There's something going on at the TSB Arena. And she's like, what is it? And it's like, you have to just come along and find out. we get to the TSB arena, and outside there's 4 Mustangs on show outside of the arena, and she's like, oh my god. And it's like, yeah, and we went inside and there were more, and it's like, look at this, the pretties and the shinies and the sexiness, oh my god. And yeah, we were there for ages, just staring at everything. And no, not the Ford Cortina, although I do have to say that one of my best friends had one when I was a teenager. But yeah, it was an awesome day out, and just to be able to see the different types of Mustangs on show was just amazing. And I've loved the Mustang for years.
Did you see what Gizzy said back to me? Do I have a snorkel? Of course I've got a snorkel, because I like the water.
Gotta be able to cross those rivers and streams, you know? Well, not necessarily rivers.
I go underwaters. Alrighty, guys, right. Yeah, we're just talking crap now. So,
George has a 2015 Mustang.
Stop. Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay. Hang on. I'm gonna some lemon warmer, lemon rain. Oh yeah.
Ben, I have a second screen. I just can't set it up on my desk at present. It's not designed to. It's not a very good design to use.
And as you guys can see, I've both Nick salt juices are in my hands right now. Chain vaping away. Yeah, I feel better, but I'm not getting nicked out. I don't know how I'll go after a day, you know, a real day's use on an Nick salted juice and any chain vaping that may happen on that day. But for right now, I totally recommend Nick salts. This is lovely. It's really lovely. Tasteless, sensationless, and smellless completely. Yes, that's so it. And again, if you want details about Nick salts, down in the description under Blue Bottle NZ is the URL of Rob's about page for his website, and there's details about the Nick salts on the about page. I'm going to add Blue Bottle NZ's Instagram to the description after we have finished the show. So if you guys want to check out some of these juggernaut coils, super juggernauts or juggernauts on steroids, and oh god, Rob just distracted me in chat again. He's going, you sure she didn't mean a full Cortina?
I am sure. It shows on my Facebook page. It's an album.
So if you guys want to know some more about this awesome vendor and these amazing tasting juices of 100% VG, this whole line, all natural, yum, get on it. International shipping available no matter where you are in the globe, guys. Flat rate shipping no matter where you are in the globe. And for every order right now until stocks last, no set date, until stocks last, every order gets a free set of Juggernaut coils. And to recap, giveaway winners will also receive a free set of those coils with their prize pack too. So, recapping on that, NZ giveaway. Entry comments in the comment section, obviously. Episode 66, hashtag Blue Bottle NZ, your location in New Zealand. And then the international giveaway for 160ml of the custom fruit line with Nick salt, if your country is able to, if you're able to receive Nick juice. That just won't be added if you can't. This video, episode 67, hashtag Blue Bottle NZ, and then your locale where you are in the world, please. And we will draw both of those next week on episode 68. So, guys, I hope everybody has enjoyed this extremely casual night we've had because, you know, sometimes we just don't give a fuck and I'll swear more than others and we keep it very Tonight was one of them. So, darlings, I hope you all go out there and research to inform yourselves so that you may educate others to advocate truthfully. Keep it real, fam. We're going to go out on some clouds and we will see you all next week. Mwah! Big loves across the globe from the Ohm Kiwis at you guys in New Zealand. See you next week.
Ta.
Oh, this is show pony point. Now I wonder if I can actually get an O happening right now. I tried earlier and I was failing miserably. Woohoo! No, they were puffballs.
You made me laugh.
Okay, my O's are sucking tonight. I'm just puffballing, so meh. All right, darlings. Yeah, totally puffballing. We're out of here. We'll chuck the link out there in chat in a couple of minutes for the after party if you want to come hang out and say hi. Other than that, we're outie for another week. Bye.
And stay good to each other.
Oh yeah, that too. You better. We're watching. We're watching.
We're always watching.